Good afternoon, gamers. Bit of a final update on this cocktail machine that I've been working on for a little while now. We have a finalised and finished machine here. Now, I started this one before Christmas with the impression it was going to be an easy job. It came in with the screen in the horizontal format across the side this way, which for a cocktail machine is highly unusual. The computer that was in the system had died. It was just an old PC that was inside that had been conjured up to fit the screen that fits across that way, not vertically like it is now. Couldn't get software to work, couldn't get anything to run right, so my suggestion was the Game L412, which is a beautiful piece of hardware, great games and systems on it. And then flip the screen around, obviously, so it's the right way around, which we've done. We've cut out a new top out of 16mm laminate. It's got T-moulding all the way around. Nice T-mouldings on the inside edges. All refitted back up nicely. All ready to go. You've got your two players set up here. Traditional, where one player finishes, the screen will flip over the other way so you can play. Back to a good, usable, working cabinet for this fella, because over the years, the old computer that was in it kept dying and stalling, and they were having trouble finding ways to get it going each time, which I really struggled with this final time. It seemed like the hard drive had just had enough, which is what happens with these games with PCs in them. The hard drives can only handle being turned on and off so many times before they say, nah, that's it, I've had enough. So I'll give you a quick look of what we actually done inside here, if we can see with the light we've got. Just inside here is a new game board, power supply. Don't really have too much light. There's a light, there it is. Yeah, power board, all the wiring's all wired up, power supply. There used to be a big PC in here. We got rid of all of that, got it hooked up with the genuine CRT. Everything's all working in there good. And these systems here, they're quite reliable. We know they're going to last. He's not going to have issues with it stalling and stopping and hard drives dying, which is a good thing. Little volume knob in here. Turn it down, turn it up. But overall, a great little system. I think it'll be good for these guys to be able to finally use their machine reliably for a few years without it stopping all the time. Which, we all want if you're going to spend money on an arcade machine and you want it to work. So yeah, it's a simple setup. You don't have to put coins in, it's been set on free play. Oh, that just disappeared, so you just press the start button and off you go. And those lines in the screen are just from the camera picking this up. It's not actually on the monitor. So you got your one player coins, two player can jump in. And I'll be doing this one-handed, which you can see. We'll let him die. And then flips over to player two. So yeah, works really well, runs fine. If you want to exit out of the game, you just hold down the start button for a while. Release now, down to exit. Press the start button and you go back to your main menu. Now this fella here has 400 odd games on it, so it's a pretty good system. It shows you the game down below. You can go up one game at a time, or you can do a whole page at a time by turning left and right on the stick, up and down for one game at a time. And there is some really cool stuff on here. Now with 400 games, it's got all your original classics. They are in an alphabetical order too, which makes life nice and easy. You can find things pretty well. I think I saw 1942 back there, one of my favourites. Shot right past it. Yeah. But overall a really good system. Very easy to guide your way through it with the instructions here. It tells you which buttons to press to do your thing. Now the 6 buttons here is because with the system it had a couple of those weird games on it that needed 6 buttons even though they didn't work properly. This will utilise the top 3, A, B and C, for all your classics, your jump, your fire and whatever else you needed. A bomb or those type of things. So yeah, if you need a machine repaired, serviced, brought back to life, we can do it and we can make it look like new again and play like new, and you can have a warranty with your parts and everything. So there's no point stuffing around with some of that old stuff sometimes. It's better off just whacking a new system in there and being done with it, and reliable gaming for the future. I'm glad this is done. They can come and pick it up during the week and get their game on the weekend. Cool. So for any of your gaming needs, don't forget to give us a buzz at 1UP Gaming and Arcade, whether it be for a new machine like one of these things, repairs on an old machine, touch-ups, services, whatever you need, we've got your bases covered when it comes to arcade stuff. Game on.